We also are very excited to have the Boston Children's Chorus and History of Play. You are in for a treat this evening. These are fabulous performances and very educational, I might add. This event would not have been possible without endless nights and weekends by many, including the WSCC Board of Directors, and Ann Borg for this terrific slideshow that's up here. Where's Ann? Thank you, Ann. The Commonwealth Museum of the Secretary of the Commonwealth's office in the back. You may have seen when you came in these wonderful suffrage panels. This is a partnership that we're doing with the Commonwealth Museum, a suffragist of the month, or as in this case, the history of an event or events happening through the Commonwealth. They are also online on the Commonwealth Museum website or on our website, suffrage100ma.org. So thank you to them. We are also very pleased to announce the Women's Suffrage Celebration Coalition has a new calendar online on our website. So all of we now are up to, as of today, 86 partners. The Massachusetts Women's Color Coalition is here today, one of our new partners. And so all of our partners are going to be putting their events on calendar so you can see throughout the Commonwealth where events are going to be taking place over the next year. That's why this is a kickoff event, because we're kicking off this year of celebration. I did want to mention also, to ask the question, why are we here? Is this a big deal? It is a really big deal. You bet it is. Back when this country was founded and into the 1800s, men and women lived in separate spheres. Women at home raising children, men in their own political, social, financial, and academic worlds where they had all the power. Not only could women not vote, they had no property rights. When a woman got married, her husband owned all of her belongings, including her personal items, such as jewelry. And her husband also owned the children. He also got her wages if she had a job. Many of you may recall when women couldn't get a credit card without their husband's signature. How many of you remember that? I bet not so long ago. Those are vestiges of the past of us today. If a woman did not marry back in the 1800s, her options for work were extremely limited. Women were not allowed to speak in front of mixed audiences, meaning women and men together. And this very binary world offered no options for gender non-conforming individuals. In addition to commemorating the ratification of the 19th Amendment here in Massachusetts in June, 100 years ago today, June is also Pride Month, as you know. Let's hear it for Pride. And Juneteenth was commemorated recently when the last slaves were finally freed 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation. It was 100 years ago that Massachusetts became the 8th state to ratify, but the fight to get the vote started in the 1880s, and it took over 80 years to succeed. The suffragist movement took 2 different paths: state-by-state approval and a constitutional effort that would apply throughout the country. So some states were trying state-by-state to state, many were, and there were also a constitutional effort. The Massachusetts effort to get the vote was enormous, but unfortunately it failed in 1915. Now I'm just going to juxtapose some statistics for you. In January of 2017, at the Women's March, I expect many of you read the Women's March. There were 175,000 people on Boston Common. It was incredible. In 1915, with a victory parade that was trying to get the vote, there were half the population for suffrage here in Massachusetts, right in Boston. So moving quickly forward, the suffrage effort included many women of color who started organizations and sororities like the Deltas, who are here today. Unfortunately, the suffrage movement was generally segregated. It is a dark part of the suffrage history. Commemorating the right to vote for women reminds us of many groups, in addition to the African American community, who battled for the vote, such as Native Americans, the Asian community, and immigrant populations. The Centennial is an opportunity for us to learn these painful histories, and we can do so together. Voting limitations are still everywhere, and we need to work against disenfranchisement, and we need to vote. Thank you.